Greetings and blessings, everyone. James Thomas Devitt, BlueStar Spiritual Group International. How's everyone doing today? I'm coming to you from Fangamata. We're on holiday, and we still had some work to do, and that's all done now. And I wanted to do a video, Christmas and New Year message. And it's something that I kind of would encourage in anyone who watches this video to do a reflection on this year that's just gone by, 2016. Now, yesterday was the summer solstice. So yesterday was the longest day of the year for us here in Aotearoa in Australia. And in the northern hemisphere, of course, it's the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. And it's a powerful one. And the energies are going between the solstice and New Year. And it's really important that you reflect on how this last year has gone for you and what you want to create for the new year, the 2017. Lots of people are coming out with all sorts of information about, well, 2017 is going to be this, that, and the whatever. Enjoy. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't worry about it. Different information will resonate with different people. All right. So I want to speak about something powerful, transforming, and life affirming. This year was kind of my year to step out a little bit and take a little bit, move a little bit further along on what I'm creating, which is going to fully manifest itself in 2017, sooner than later. And it's really powerful because, in April I did my first BlueStar Healing Workshop, which was amazing, and we had some good numbers. And then, of course, in June we had our second one at the Sharda Center in Auckland. Well, technically Tuakau, which is about 40 minutes south of the Auckland airport. And then we had our third one in October back here back in Wellington. And I'm really amazed at what I've been seeing. They just had a spiritual fair in Palmerston North, and Poppy, who was in our first workshop, and Te Atarangi, who was in our last workshop, were both at the spiritual fair doing Blue Star healing, and amazing. And Te Atarangi, she's really hit a chord with people, and she's doing heaps of healings now. And it's great to see transformations happen. And I've seen people who have taken the workshop and who have taken some of the classes that I've been teaching this year and seen the transformations. And it's been mind-blowing. And they continue to happen as they have walked through that door within their heart center and are beginning to find the path that is there for them and that's been there all along. And they're beginning to let go of the fear and the doubt and the trepidation. And so this is what my plan is for the new year. See, I wanted to tell you straight off what I'm going to be doing. For a long, long time, my thing was I want to be of service. And could never create anything from that because technically speaking, I can work in a call center for telecom or for Spark or whatever and be of service. So I've refined and drilled down deeper and figured out what is I want to do. And my mission in life now is very simple: to help people walk the path that they are here to walk. And I'm doing it initially as a living example because I'm walking the path that I'm here to walk. And it doesn't happen generally in an instant. It doesn't happen overnight. Even if it seems like it's just come out of nowhere, everything's been put into place over time. And things have been happening over time that now it's time for it to manifest. And I've been very conscious to watch the signs and watch the progression of what I've been trying to create and what I am creating. And next year I'm going to take it to a whole new level. We've already got 2 BlueStar Healing workshops scheduled. One is going to be on February 25th and 26th, the last weekend in February at the Lotus Holistic Center in Hastings. And then, the 25th and 26th. And then the 18th and 19th of March back at the Sharda Center in Tuakau, just south of Auckland. Now, I'm telling you now, okay, you may want to get in there as soon as you can, because there's a possibility that I'll be doing a Wellington workshop in perhaps October. There's a lot of stuff to happen beforehand, and I'll be looking to do my first BlueStar Healing workshop perhaps in Christchurch in the new year as well, which will be in the second half of the year. So those are very, very exciting. And in the moment, we still have our special Christmas special for personal Akashic Scrolls, $65, and guidance or counseling, spiritual guidance or counseling sessions, 90 minutes either in person or on Skype, for $100. The normal price of those are $125. And as long as you book and pay by the 31st of December, even if it's done in January, you'll get the Christmas price, the Christmas special price. So now that the self-plug is over with, we'll get back on to what I'm talking about. This year is also seeing the reactivation of different guardians. There are different kinds of volunteers on this planet, and I've kind of gone over it before, but one of the type of volunteers are guardians, and generally the guardians don't, in the role of guardian, they don't serve light or dark. They serve the overall plan. They serve God. They serve the Project Earth. And the Dragonstorm Guardian Council has been reactivated. Now, I'm stating that publicly, shall we say. However, you probably won't ever hear much at all about them, because what they're with Guardians, their work is done behind the scenes. But I wanted to mention it because there are other Guardian groups who are beginning to activate. You see, we've crossed a barrier, and now it's all about moving to that next line, moving to that next place. Think about it for a second, all right? Over the course of the last couple of years, really look at your life. How much has it changed? How much has transpired? For some of you, relationships have started, some relationships have ended, friendships have started, friendships have ended, differences and changes in jobs, all sorts of things, moving, having to move here or there. It's all part of getting things put into place. You see, for a long time it was about awakened spiritual people and light workers going around helping other people to awaken. And that's ended, and people are now naturally awakening, and they are inquisitive, and they are screaming out for answers, and they're screaming out for information, and they want to connect with people of like mind, and they don't know what the like mind is, and they get caught up in sensationalism, and they get caught up in some people's ability to charm and manipulate situations and people. So I'm going to come back to what I always come back to right here. Go with what your heart says. Discern in your heart. You personally have the power of choice. You have to choose. I can open the door for anyone, literally. I can share information, I can share knowledge, I can share wisdom. I can give you information on a wide variety of topics. All true. But I can't do the work for you. I can't take you by the hand and say, you have to come through the door. You have to do that. See, I'm a spiritual teacher. And what I've always found is that the best spiritual teachers are those who share their truth without any expectation that the person listening is going to accept what they say as their truth, but that it'll cause them to stir within and to explore what is shared to find their own truth. That's the important bit. That's the important aspect. You see, I don't really teach anything. I help people to remember what's already there. I open the door so you can access what is already there. Look, I'm a simple person. I enjoy life. I'm really looking forward in the next couple of days to going fishing with my brother-in-law. Go fishing for some snapper. But it's important to remember that there are those of us here who are here to assist you on your path. Everything that I do is about assisting people to find the path that they are on. So on the 4th of December, we started Celestial Transformations, a live event that's going to be held once a month. It was on the 4th of December in Capity with Marie, Susan, and myself. Very exciting, very, very exciting. It went really well. But our next event, Capity's 2 out of the way, especially for a Sunday afternoon. So we're going to be in Wellington. There are details out there already. It's going to be on the 29th of January is our next one. And it's going to be fantastic, And you can email me for details if you want, or come on to our group, The Way Spiritual Philosophy, get more details. This is the beginning of something very, very big. We have massive plans coming up in the new year. We are in the process of creating a 3-day retreat, a Power and Divinity retreat, and it's going to be fantastic. We're going to have a lot of different things that people are going to be able to experience and do. It's going to open them, that's going to allow them to move further on their path, find a place of balance and peace within themselves. So, this is what happens when you don't really prepare. but just go off the cuff, all right? Here's the bottom line. My plan is tomorrow evening, I'm going to throw this video out to everybody. You watch it. You want to know more about me? www.bluestarspiritual.com. It has our services in there, our events, testimonials, everything. There's also an interview I did for the Global Rising Summit project, which is fantastic, and it's an interview that you really should watch. My very first ever interview. So I want you to stop judging yourselves, stop criticizing yourselves, and realize that you have a lot more power within you than you think. So you need to step in to your sacred space within your heart. Be patient. Don't expect. Don't judge. Don't criticize. Allow. Allow the guys upstairs, your guides, to come and assist you every step of the way, and they will. Trust me, our guides are assisting us in moving into that space that is going to open everything up. And although we've waited for some time for it, it's happening now for us, and it's exciting. Live from your heart. Don't allow other people, no matter who they are, including me, to make choices for you. Make your own from your heart. Discern within. The truth is within you. We just need to open the door and let you in so you can access it, all right? So, lastly, Merry, Merry Christmas to every single one of you. Happy New Year's. May this holiday season bring you joy, peace, and love. Blessings and peace and love from BlueStar Spiritual Group International. Have a wonderful day.